Okay guys, hello. Welcome to Series 5. This is all about how to upgrade your server. And you'll have to excuse me because there's a storm going on in the background and I can't be bothered waiting or mucking around with creative settings to turn it off. So every now and then you'll hear bolts of lightning and whatever. So basically I'm running 2.9.2.4 and it's running on a Linux server, and I'll explain it all as I go along. So the basic structure of this is that first of all we're going to be explaining how you actually go about, with your AT launcher, how you upgrade and whatnot, and then how you actually create a server, which of course, if like I am, you're on a Mac. I mean, presumably it's somewhat similar on a. See what I mean? See what I mean? Bloody weather! Bloody weather! Everybody complains, but nobody does anything about it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, showing it basically how. Oh, sorry. 2 seconds. I'm old. I forget things. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to make sure I had started up my little 12-minute timer. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Then how to copy it across onto your Linux server, how to start it, how to modify or copy your old world, because I'm not even going to get into multi-worlds, alright, so just put that out of your mind right now. Seriously, put it out. It's gone. Dev null. Anyway, yeah, then I'm going to explain what the ops file is and why you use it and why you don't use it, and particularly the whitelist file. Basically to stop buggers from getting in on your router and just managing to get onto your server, and you have no control, and if you don't do this you're silly. And the backbone of it all, of course, is the server.properties file. And then you've got the fundamental problem of you've got a brother who lives bloody miles away who wants to actually connect into your server, so you've got to make some changes to your router to allow him to connect to that particular machine, and how to sort that lot out. It's all to do with address translation and ports and stuff. I'll give you an example. Obviously my router is highly unlikely to be the same as yours. Well, I say highly unlikely. It's most likely that it'll be different from yours, but whatever. Then of course you're going to have to actually explain to these people out there who know next to nothing that they're going to have to connect to your machine. So you're going to have an IP address that they're going to, your router, which is connected to an ADSL2 plus connection, I assume. Do it. I have a fixed IP. You may not. You may have a DHCP, or sorry, a dynamic address, in which case every single time your ISP changes your connection, you're going to have to tell people what it is. So there's this really useful site, which you shouldn't go to too often because they get a bit shirty and you get weird responses from their webpage. But oh shit, sorry. So, I don't know, whatever. Glitch. It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. Anyway. Yeah. It's called whatismyip.com. And if you're on an internal network with 24 machines like I am, and you simply forget what your external IP address is, you can simply go to this and it will tell you what your external IP address is, and that's the one that you're going to be using in your router. Anyway, so that's it. That's the intro done. Yeah, you remember I talked about the stuff over in that room, the Machine of Cthulhu? Well, I'm going to get that back to that, but right now I just need to explain this because I've been asked a number of times about it. And wouldn't you believe it, they've already updated it to 2.9.2.5. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to explain how I set everything up to 2.9.2.4 and what you need to do. So there's a bit of command line stuff coming up, so if you're a bit confused, and you will be, quite likely, but just bear with me. It does work. You just have to get, your little brother who's been sitting in front of a computer since he was 3 years old or something and I can't believe it, I've just looked across at my timer and I didn't actually hit the start button, so I have absolutely no idea how long this is. Oh well. Stupid. Anyway, so that's the excerpt. I'm going to cut this up and put it into iMovie and upload it, and you're going to get a barrage of Twitter crap eventually once I've finished the series, which shouldn't be too long. It's not that hard, really. Okay, bye.